If you don't have gloss bombs, what are you doing?
Caught me at the right time, baby. Oh, I was at the
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. As you guys can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a full face using Fenty Beauty. We love Fenty, we love we love all of it, okay? So this is the completed look and it looks so bomb. I just love when my full face tutorials go as planned. It's just a great feeling. So if you want to see how I got this look, make sure you guys are liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and keep watching. So as you can see, I'm going to be doing a full face using Fenty products. This is literally my third full face video with Fenty, but I think this time I'm going to get it right. I never liked the previous ones. It was either like in the early stages of Fenty where they were kind of missing products, or I tried the hydrating foundation and it just wasn't looking how I wanted it to look. So this time we're gonna get it right. We're gonna be snatched, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera. I'm not using the Fenty brow pencil because I thought I still had it, but apparently I finished it. It was good though, but also I've been doing my brows differently. I haven't been using a pencil, so this is one of two things that I'm not gonna be using. I also don't have the spray, but everything else is pretty much gonna be a full face. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows and I'll be back. Alright, so my brows are on, looking good. I've been having good brow days, so I've been in a great mood. So I'm gonna start off with, do I want to start with my eyes or my face today? I'm feeling kind of pink, as you can tell by the candle, the flowers, my sweatshirt. I'm feeling pinky today, so I'm most likely gonna just use these pink shadows. And I'm gonna use this Fenty Concealer in the shade 370 as my eyeshadow primer. The girls rave about this as an eyeshadow primer. And you know, I have a confession about this concealer, but we're gonna get to that when it's time to get to my face. But I'm just gonna blend that out. You know, today is one of those days where I wish I could like play music and do my makeup, but I literally have to talk through this, because this in a voiceover style would not be fun. What music are you listening to right now, by the way? I know it's really random, but I have been playing Tiana Taylor's last album like crazy. I listened to it when it first came out, but like now, that's literally all I listen to. It's really good. What have you guys been listening to? I know it's not Rihanna. She hasn't been giving us music, but she's giving us makeup, so it's okay. So I'm gonna go into the Snap Shadows. This is number 4. It's very pinky, so I'm gonna start off with that. And I'm gonna go into, actually, I'm gonna go into my bronzer first as a transition shade. This is Mocha Mami, because this is gonna do exactly what I needed to do. You guys know I use this on my eyes all the time. So, just gonna stick to what I know. So just use any bronzer shade that you use as your transition, and I promise you'll never go wrong. I love using my bronzer all over my lid or as my transition. So now I'm gonna take this shade. It's like a brownish kind of color, and I'm gonna put that in my crease a little bit more, because it's more on like the cool tone side, so it's gonna give me a little bit more depth. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is. I want something really like light and airy today, but also my inner self is saying, Tasha, put black in this eye. So I'm gonna take my NYX glitter primer and put that all over my eyelid. Ew, do you guys hear my eyelid moving? It's really gross. Well, now the question is, do I want to do a light pink or like a darker pink? I'm gonna take this shade right here and I'm gonna press that all over my lid. And I think the Fenty shadows are good. They're not something that I would literally run out and grab. Even when they came out, like I wasn't like, oh my god, I have to have this. It was just kind of like, oh, those are cute. And they are good eyeshadows. Are they my favorite? No, but they definitely are good eyeshadows, if that makes sense. I love the concept of you being able to kind of like build your own palette. Like you literally have 12 shadows in this little compact. So like if you travel or you don't like bulky packaging, this is definitely a great palette to have, or great shadows to have. I'm just gonna keep packing that on until it looks how I want it to look. All right, so my eyes are looking good so far. So I'm gonna take this matte light pink and I'm gonna take like a little pencil brush and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. Tasha loves a matte inner corner. I don't know what it is. I just really cannot get with the shimmer in the corner. I do it sometime, but honestly, you guys, it's not my favorite. I'm not a fan of the tear duct. I'm just not. But with the matte just does something to the eyes. It just makes it look so like, it just gives the look dimension because it's like matte and then it's shimmer, because like most people don't do matte in the corner. That's not like a thing, but it's a thing over here. If you've been watching my videos, you know Tasha loves a matte inner corner, baby. Yes, I do. So I'm done with my eyes for now. I'm gonna get rid of this little fallout. The fallout is from the matte because it's a light pink matte, and light pink matte is literally chalky, but nothing crazy. I'm gonna be going with my Fenty Hydrating Primer. You guys, this is my favorite primer, hands down. Like, this is definitely in my top 2 of primers. I absolutely love this primer. Like, it's so good. Like, it just makes my face feel so hydrated. It feels so like luxurious. It's so silky. I like the original primer as well, like the soft matte or the silk. I like that one. I do not really care for the matte one. You guys know how I feel about matte primers on myself. It's just not my favorite, but it's not a bad primer. So, you know, pick a primer that works for your skin type and what you like or whatever look you're going for. But this is the one. So now I'm going with my Fenty Soft Matte Foundation. I have not used this foundation, you guys, in literally a year. Like, I just haven't used it. I don't want to say I grew out of it, but hear me out. So I used this foundation when it first came out, and I did not use any other foundation for literally 2 years. Like, I was like, Fenty, 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 Fenty. I don't know any other foundation. I'm not using any other foundation. And you know, when you use something too much, after a while, it just doesn't hit like it's supposed to. So I just stopped using it, and then it just stopped looking as good as I remembered it looking. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But this is the shade 420. Yeah, this is 420. But yeah, this is a good old OG. This is a great foundation. Again, I just don't use it because I just stopped using it. I use it so much, I was like, okay, girl. But I do like this one way better than the hydrating one. I see where they were going, but it's just not my favorite foundation. Don't really care for the wear of it. It's just not for me personally. Wow, I'm gonna have to pull her back out. You guys see, it literally is a soft matte. It gives you a nice filtered look. I feel like this foundation, after this came out, I feel like we started getting a lot of foundations like this that were like kind of like medium coverage, a nice soft matte finish, not like too matte but not luminous either. A lot of foundations started coming out with this type of soft matte velvet look. So Fenty paved the way, baby. I also feel like this foundation works best with a brush. Before I started using Fenty foundation, I only use a beauty blender for my foundations. I thought that was the only way. I was like, brushes are stupid. You only need sponges. But no, this foundation works better with a brush because it's like a thinner consistency, so it just looks a lot better to me. I do not like it with the sponge because I remember the first time I tried this foundation, I actually hated it. Like, the first 2 times I tried it, hated it. Then I watched reviews and I kind of like got a feel on how to use it, and ever since then we've been locked in. So this is how my face looks. She's looking good. So now it's time to conceal. friends. So I'm gonna start off with the shade 390. I don't know why I didn't get 420 for, you know, you guys know how I conceal. I like to do like a skin tone one and then a brightening one. I have mixed thoughts about this concealer. So many people rave about it and it looks so good on everybody, but this concealer literally does nothing for me. Like, it's not a bad concealer at all, but it's like not my favorite. It's just very underwhelming. Like, I want this concealer to be good. So no, not that I want it to be good. I want this concealer to live up to the hype so bad, but it just doesn't. It's an okay concealer. So now I'm gonna go over that with 370 for a more brightening effect. Like, the thing is, when I finish my face is gonna look really good, really filtered, all that. But this concealer does not wow me when I blend it out. And you guys know I'm a concealer junkie. I love concealer. I'll pile concealer on. So me saying that I'm just like, about it is kind of like, it says a lot. Let that sit for a few seconds. And now I'm just gonna blend it out. I think this is a full coverage concealer. I'm pretty sure. You see it's like concealing, but it's not like, it's not giving. It's just not giving. There's nothing wrong with that. I can't put my finger on it of what I don't really like about it, but it's just not giving. So I just grabbed my good old matchsticks. I've had these since they came out. I remember when everybody was using these as concealer because this is all they had. I mean, I don't think it's a bad product. I just, as concealer, girl. But I'm gonna use what I have left of espresso and just contour with it today. I don't have a lot left. As you can see, I can't even twist it up. You guys know I rarely cream contour, so I can't really like tell you like yay or nay. I know they just came out with some new like bronzers, like cream bronzers, but they literally look like this. They're like contours. They don't look bronzer-y. They're like contours. So your girl's gonna be snatched today. Look at her. She's gonna be snatched. So I'm gonna blend this out. It did blend out super easy. Guys, my face looks so good so far. So you see, like, it's coming together. And now I'm going to set my under eye. I'm going to be using honey for my under eye. At one point in life, I was literally only using this powder. She is very matte though. That's one thing I will say. So I wouldn't suggest baking with her. This is more like a press it in type of powder. But I absolutely love the shade Honey. It's like brightening, but it's still warm. I have banana too. I originally got a big thing of banana, but I don't really be using it like that. But this powder is so bomb. And I just love the way everything smells. Everything has this soft scent, and I can't put my finger on what it smells like. It smells so good. See, this is why you have to trust the process. And this is another reason why I love doing these full face tutorials, because it's like, even though certain products may not be my favorite individually, when you pair everything together, the face just be looking so good. Like, oh my gosh. I think honey is perfect. I don't know why I didn't get honey to begin with. Let me show you guys what it looks like. It looks like this. Oh my God, my face. I feel like I've been like looking too bright on camera, so I'm so sorry. I'm working on my lighting, ladies and gents, but OMG. So now I'm gonna go in with my Fenty powder foundation. Absolutely love this stuff. I've been using this like crazy, but I got the shade 410 because I saw Andrea Renee use 410 and it looked perfect on her, and we're typically like the same shade and everything. And honestly, this shade is great. I'm gonna get 420 eventually and see the difference, but like this is like perfect. And I love, 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 love this product. I love a full coverage powder because it just adds a nice balance to the skin. It blends everything out. I love it. I look like a doll. I think this was one of Fenty's latest launches. Like, one of the newest things, and this is like one of the best things they came out with. I absolutely love this so much. Like, this is my favorite step of doing my makeup. You see how everything just kind of comes together, and like it just looks so flawless and just looks so good. So now I'm gonna bronze up, and I am a little contoured, so I'm loving that, but I'm gonna bronze. I'm gonna use Coco Naughty. I typically only use Coco Naughty. If I'm being extra, I will add in Mocha Mami, but I think Coco Naughty is the best for me. I was using Mocha Mami when these bronzers first came out, heavy, like only Mocha Mami, but it was just a little too red for me. I kind of like this more like this kind of shade, a more neutral bronze. Just a little bit on my forehead. When I wear a frontal, I really don't be trying to bronze too much, because one, it messes up the lace, and two, it's already like below my natural forehead, so it'll be looking kind of crazy. And I'm gonna contour my nose with Coco Naughty as well. So I think I'm gonna use Banana just to kind of like brighten that a little bit. You guys know I'm extra. So I'm going to use that to snatch the sides of my nose and brighten my under eye. Again, you don't have to use two powders. I'm just using stuff because I have it. And I'm going to take honey and just clean up the bottom because I don't want that like bright yellow underneath my jawline. And how could I forget my freaking favorite blush? This is the cream blush in Rose Latte. This is honestly the only shade that I like because it's the most wearable. They have like the purples, the bright orange, the red. I kind of do want that red one though. But this is like my go-to blush. I absolutely love this blush. I will put it on at this stage of my face when everything is set. I just put it on right on top because it just kind of gives the skin a natural finish because it has like a sheen to it. You see how you can see a little shine coming through? It's not a highlight because you guys know I don't like to highlight my face, but it gives my face this nice sheen and I love it. You guys should definitely try it out. If you're somebody that wants to try blush but you're kind of scared of it, I think this is a great blush to get because it's like pigmented, but it's not. You also have a lot of control over it. Sometimes I'll set it with another blush. I'm waiting for powder blushes because if she comes out with powder blushes, it's a wrap. And I know a lot of people are mad at the size of this. It is very small in comparison to like her regular pan. Like let's compare it to like the highlighters. It's very small, but you really don't ever need that much blush. And I've had this for months, maybe a year. I've had this since the launch. Whenever this came out, I've had this since, and I use this all the time, and it's not even hitting pan. So you really don't need a blush. Don't let the size deter you from purchasing. So what I'll do is I'll take my powder brush with no extra product and just kind of go over that just to lock it in because you don't want your blush sliding off either. So when I do that, I'll like dust away this extra powder. You also don't want this Fenty powder sitting too long because baby, she will look patchy, okay? If you feel like you have any like lines on your face, just go back in with your powder foundation and just kind of diffuse it so it just looks a lot softer. So we're just gonna be wrapping this face up real soon. I'm gonna be using my Kilowatt highlighter in Afternoon Snack and Mo Honey. You guys know I use this all the time, but only because I bought it, but like, I don't highlight, so I only use this for my nose, but I think this is like the perfect shade. This is a gorgeous highlight though, if you like that. And I'm very tempted to put it on my face just to show you guys, but I know if I put highlight on my face, I'm going to hate my face. It never fails. I always try. I'm like, you know, maybe it won't mess it up too much, but like, nah, I just don't. And now I'm gonna spray my face. I do not have the Fenty spray because every time I go into Sephora, it's sold out. And I'm also like not that pressed enough to get it. You guys know I love sprays, but like nobody talks about it. It's like people talked about it when they got it in PR, I feel like, but like nobody actually like likes it. If you've tried the spray, let me know. If you like it, I'll get it because I feel like I can never have too many sprays. But I'm gonna go ahead and put some spray on. See how like, do you see like the luminosity coming through with the blush? Oh, it's gorgeous. But I'm going to spray my face, put on some lashes, and I'll be back. Ooh, girl. It's a look. I'm gonna link these lashes below. These lashes are from High Maintenance in the style Natasha, and I think they are so fitting. Like, these are literally my favorite lashes. So freaking bomb. So yeah, anyways, next is the lips. And if you don't have gloss bombs, what are you doing? These are the best lip glosses ever. What's your favorite? I like all of them. Each one for a different day. I actually bought Sweet Mouth the other day because I thought I didn't have it, but I did. So at one point, Fussy was my favorite. I'm feeling kind of fussy-ish today, but like diamond milk-ish today. But I feel like Sweet Mouth is a perfect combination of Fussy and Diamond Milk. So if you can't make up your mind, but Diamond Milk just hits different. I don't know about y'all, but I love the silvery gloss. And then this one, I don't know if I've tried this. This is Fenty Glow, the cream. These are so pretty. Like, these are so pretty. So I'm gonna do a lip liner. Riri, where is the lip liners? We need lip liners. So anyways, I'm gonna use my KKW lip liner. I just hope that Rihanna has liner soon, because I'm like, you have so many lip products. Like, she has lipsticks, she has the matte lipstick, she has the little I don't want to, are they shine sticks? They're like really sheer. I have a few of those too, but I just feel like we need lip liners. Where they at? So I'm gonna use my KKW in nude 3. So I'm gonna go in with Fussy today. I just love this shade so much. For some reason, let me know if you guys experience this too. I have the clear one and it literally spills everywhere. Like, it's always sticky. I don't know what they did with the formulation, but it just does its own thing. And I'm gonna do a little bit of Diamond Milk. I know you're like, why didn't you just use Sweet Mouth? Because I didn't want to. So guys, this completes the look. We have had another successful full face tutorial. I absolutely love how everything looks. My face looks, what you guys are seeing is actually, it's not even giving justice on what I'm seeing in the mirror. Like, it looks so freaking good. I love it. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below your favorite Fenty products. I know you got one, or a Fenty product that you want to try. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.